Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for more Spellcaster University as we try to continue Stardust School of Peace and Space Exploration. Last time we created a new house, I believe. Shuffled our students around a little bit. So we have 4 different houses now, and overall we're making good progress. We're still a little bit behind in trying to train Inquisitors, but I fully believe we'll get there. As well as these other missions shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, with that in mind, let's keep on going. We have our school is absolutely filthy. All right, I think we have 2 janitors now, so hopefully they'll start cleaning this up sooner or later. There's some. All right. And let's see, we had a bed problem if I recall correctly, but I put in a private bedroom that solved it somewhat. So yeah, I have to keep an eye on the door, see if students are leaving for any reason. We also have this ancient teacher that's like never in his classroom, which is frustrating. But let's see what the adventurers want. Hey, a dungeon. All right, think I'd mentioned the dungeon last time. So if you haven't seen the game before, basically these guys are gonna give us a quest, right? So let's read through this real quick. Hey, you. I'd like to talk to you. Me and the others at the guild have found few dangerous places to explore. The thing is that our numbers are a bit down these days, so I'd like to ask you to explore one for us. You can keep the treasures, and we'll be happy to know the region is rid of the evil that's devouring it. And so we can choose to explore the ancient sewers, nothing too ambitious. The Archmage Tower, place linked to magic, the Grey Mountain Cave, or we can just receive 2,000 gold and not worry about the dungeon. But the dungeons are fun, so we'll go to the dungeon. Let's see. I think I've done all these before. I'm trying to remember what the difference between them is. Yeah, let's go to the place linked to magic. Why not? It sounds like fun. The Archmage Tower. And so now we'll have the option on the world map here. These things, the Archmage Tower, and we can go there, send an expedition of students to go and explore it and plunder some of the riches, which is really fun. And it's like a whole different aspect of the game, which is really interesting. It takes you into like this, this dungeon exploration. But from my various runs, or well, my one run, but several universities, I guess. So what I've learned is you generally want to grab students that are just about to graduate because they're going to be your smartest, strongest students. So I usually wait until fall when the students are about to graduate and then go do it. And we might even delay it by as much as a year or 2, depending on if our students are in decent shape. Obviously, the earlier you do it, the earlier you get the benefits, and that part's nice. But, being able to send a strong squad, make sure they actually survive the trip, and also bring you back more stuff is pretty helpful. So right now we're going to put it on hold until at least fall. In the meantime, we have some shadow mana. Let's see what we got. Got Demon Tapestry to improve Demonology skill. Not bad. We got a Crypt to level up our Necromancy and the Health Risk Waffle Maker. Which is okay. I think I'm going to take Demon Tapestry and put this in one of the shadow classrooms. Like this one is fine. Let me double check again on my equipment here. So this just cares about necromancy. This cares about demonology and necromancy. Okay, so that's a good thing to have a combination of there. Cool. And then our arcane classroom, or arcane card rather. We got another elementals dojo, a counselor's office, or the heat box. Hunger decreases for active characters. The problem with the heat box really is that it this slot mostly is in rooms where you can already eat anyway, so the hunger decreasing isn't that big of a deal, but the other rooms aren't that helpful. The counselor's office, like I said, isn't good until a bit later when your students are already really good. So we'll take it, I think, over the elementals dojo upgrade. Let's see where I can put this. Yeah, as you can see, mostly there's room for it in the various refectories. So like it's not the end of the world to put it in the student refectory. Let's see, this is the teacher's lounge. Does this have... It's a different slot, right? Yeah, it's a different slot. Okay. Well, never mind then. Well, yeah, okay, we'll just put a microwave in our student hall here, and at least they'll get less hungry faster, I suppose. Something there. Alright, I'm starting to get some ingredients. That part's nice. Trying to also remember kind of my layout plan. We have still a lot of room up. We have filled all the way over here, and I think we've made our first floor more efficient with the snake as well. Kind of exciting. Alright, what have you got for me? Controls at -35, so I might need to do something about that soon. King's good, village is good. The orcs are at 30, which is fine. I'd like to get them to 75, but that's a little rough. Could also get these guys 25. Maybe that's worth a trip. See what we can do here. Welcome to the guild. What do you need? Blah. In the camp infirmary are several adventurers who seem to have suffered the consequences of some strange form of magic in their last raid. So we have our generic options. We could help heal them. 10. Okay, well, that's just better than that. Or we can prepare ointments to alleviate curses, which gives us 40 rep for 300 mana. Hell yes, that's worth it. Oh, that's so good. That took us to 57. Okay, that's really, really strong. Wow. Good event. Alright, we got 3 new applicants. Just double checking my notes here on who goes to what schools in terms of alignment, because this kid is just a jack of all trades, nothing specific, so good. Wants to go to either Shadow or Alchemy School, which are both pretty empty for the moment. So send them to maybe Alchemy School. You're evil. That sends you to Light School. Kind of funny. You're chosen by the Light, so that also sends you to Light School. And I guess that's that. All right, cool. Yes, Potions classroom was such a dud. We're saving to around 1500 probably at this point. So our regular upkeep's about 150, so like we want to make sure we always have 115 reserve. Control. We can take a 30 hit or a 10 hit with some arcane mana. Let's probably do that one. Arcane mana is doing okay. So I think I'm happy with that. So what else are we looking for? We need another retribution classroom, right? That's where we train inquisitors in this room. Well, there's somebody in there now, but there's often not anybody in here, which is problematic. So I want an extra one that we can stick maybe on this side of the school, even though this side of the school is not seeing much use right now. Okay, trophy room, staff. I'm going to take the Halo. Halo's just good. Again, these artifacts or whatever they're called that make the students kind of stronger by default are pretty powerful. What do you want? Books teach you nothing, huh? What are you doing? Are you insane? Books? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Books are filled with the wretched words to distract our flock from the righteous path of spiritual purity. They are the vessels for dark magic and necromancy. Witches use them to summon demons from other planes and eat children of good, God-fearing common folk. Burn them immediately before things get way out of control. Alright, let's burn everything. Discard a random card. Get them... That's actually not bad. 15 for one of these alchemy ingredients. Ooh, -50. I don't like that. Then we don't have... Okay, well, I guess we'll burn a card and get 15 reps. That's not so bad. That's a good start. And another one. Get 100 light mana for the cheese. Triggers a new event. 100 mana is not actually that much. I think it's fine. So that puts us at 20 with the Inquisition. Okay, that's nice. Controls at -45. That's not so bad either. Okay, don't need new house. Students' Hall, Teachers' Lounge are both reasonable. I'm going to take the Students' Hall. I just have to decide if I need a third one or if I'd rather go ahead and upgrade one of these current ones. I think I'm actually going to build a third one. Again, sort of in the center here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so we want to build it in the middle 5 somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can put it really above any of these things. I kind of like putting it above the cafeteria, like here, probably. Just because that blocks the least amount of access in terms of space opening up for further buildings. So let's do that. Oh, they broke this room. That's not good. Alright, new semester again. And this fall, so we're going to want to check out the dungeon soon. Alright, you're lawful neutral, so you're probably going here. You're lawful evil, you're going to go to light school. You're chaotic evil, you can go to light school. And you're evil and chosen by light. Perfect. Lots of people joining light school here. So yeah, let's go to the map. Click on here. And the cool thing is we can kind of set up and then decide if we don't like our chances, we can leave and wait another year or so. So yeah, as you can see, these are like our students, and I think it sorts them by total skill right now, which we might want to change. But the various schools of magic you learn give you different abilities. So for instance, heroism makes you take less damage. Assassination gives you crits, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of different mixes of abilities you can have depending on what your students have studied and so on. And you're going to kind of go through the dungeon, hit some different events, and take damage or deal damage, whatever. So elementalism, the reason I mentioned this earlier, I think, is that elementalism is quite good in dungeons because it deals damage to multiple enemies, which can be quite powerful. So who is our best elementalist? Do we have any fives? We don't have any fives. Oh, and sometimes students will have these modifiers, like this guy deals less damage because he's a coward, and I guess this guy has no skills, but for example, he's courageous. There's also like life buffs sometimes, all kinds of stuff. So this guy has a 4 in elementalism, 4 in insect magic, which is kind of cool. Has a chance to like slow enemies down. So that's our best elementalist DPS. Let's see, how about heroism? Okay, we have a 4 here. So this guy, for example, takes 4 less damage and also has a 40% chance to retaliate after being hit, which is neat. But their only skill they can use is protective ritual, which gives everybody in the group 2 shield, which is fine, but you'd like it to at least be a little bit higher level. No, you have courageous, okay. But that's a pretty good start, at least. Back to skill total, let's see. Yeah, where's my shadow students? They're like not doing too well, are they? Because often you want people with like high assassination and stuff to be your DPSers because they give you crit chance, and blood pack gives you a chance to go again, so that's all kinds of useful. Paralysis is a pretty decent attack skill as well. So that's based on enchantment. Nobody's very high in that. Let's back out for now. For some reason zooms you way in when you do that. Take a quick look at our students and see like who's about to graduate, right? Like these guys are still here for a while. Let's see, you're 6 of 7, you're 6 of 7, 5 of 7. Okay, you're 5 of 5, for example, but you're not even that good. You're 5 of 5, also not that exciting in terms of dungeons, right? Like, that's what we're looking at here. 4 or 5, and a bunch of newbies. Okay, well, you're 3, but the 3-year students are not likely to go in dungeon expeditions anyway. Yeah, I don't think any of our students that are about to graduate are particularly strong. Somebody down. Oh, crap, I just moved somebody. Oh, no, I just shifted them to like the end, so that's fine. Who was our like 4-3 person? It was one of these werewolves, right? This guy? Where'd he go? Pretty sure it was a werewolf that was like 4 heroism and like 4 here or something. There they are. Oh yeah, and they're only in year 5, see? So like, we give this guy another year, he's gonna really rock these stats and be an excellent, excellent tank. Are you looking at the rest of them? This one's like fine. Yeah, basically the moral of the story right now is we don't have that many people that are about to graduate who would be excellent to bring. So we're going to wait a year. Wait a full year to get this dungeon done. Because our our students are going to be a lot stronger, I think. So, yeah. Pretty straightforward. God, we need a teacher to get over here and fix this. I feel like this super wide map has kind of debated me into making this, like, because the snake makes the stuff more efficient, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna build this super floor and it's gonna be great. But the fact of the matter is, this side just sucks. Like, nobody wants to be over here. So I think you're better off building a lot taller and a lot less wide. Alright, what do we got? Bastion's still fine. I could go back to the guild tavern and try to get that last 10. That actually seems respectable. I could go to the Inquisition and try to get 5 for that light mana. I can also go to the troll, but we're still safe, I think, with the troll. So I'd rather have new teachers be better educators. Well, I'm not hiring too many new teachers, so that doesn't matter too much. So go to the Inquisition. Okay, some tongues of flame flicker up the church. Upon closer inspection, you see that many disciples learning to light fires using various materials: books, clothing, furniture, stones, matches, wood, etc. I like they're starting with stones. You understand that a good disciple is a disciple that can start a fire in any situation. I wish to improve myself, or I bring you some heretical artifacts. Yeah, that's great. We'll bring them some heretical artifacts, getting 20 points. And that means we start generating additional light mana, which is cool. Man, so many, like, fires and stuff starting. We're not on loose discipline or anything, are we? Or on normal discipline. I wonder if I can go to strict discipline with all the students' halls we have. Probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. Alright, well, here's our graduating class. Let's see what we've got. A priest. 150 mana. It's not the worst. Dragon Rider's pretty cool. Hero's okay. And a lot of these lower ones aren't that bad, so I think I am going to try to reroll this. Okay, well, you really want it to be a priest. Fair enough. Enjoy. Ranger sucks, so we're going to go ahead and not be a ranger. Okay, Librarian's nice. All new students have a chance at the worker trait. And again, 1% might seem like not much, but I think my last campaign I traded like 90 Librarians, so, you know, your students usually start with a worker trait. It's pretty good. And gives some prestige. Cool. Warlock's great. Love learning demonology faster. Ritual Master. No, thank you. Gardener, well, not much better, but better. For Priest, Minion Adventure Hero Grave Digger. Let's try it. Okay, well, we got Squire. It gives us a prestige, but obviously less mana and stuff. The Hero's one I don't love, especially reducing prestige losses is like kind of whatever. You just don't lose prestige all that often. So let's try again. Okay, lots of Squires. Stonecutter sucks. Okay, you'll be a minion. Village Mage sucks, but there's also a huge chance of Peasant and Undertaker. Even a 2% chance of just end up dead. I think we'll accept the Village Mage. Man, what'd you do all... You've been here 3 years, you learned like nothing. Come on, man. Come on. Ooh, that's good. Elemental Summoner, giving our Elementalism dojos extra efficiency. Yeah, that's pretty exciting for a 3-year student. That's so good. Alright, accept that fate happily. Get some extra mana. Let's pop some students in. Alright, we got a passionate, or chosen by the light, excuse me, and passionate. Oh, wow, they're actually going to double up both traits. It's kind of funny. Throw them here, and you're neutral. You're going to get tossed in here. This place isn't having too many students at the moment. Oh, we don't have this yet? Yeah, let's definitely have a shamanic staff. Seems fantastic. Ooh, we can grab the phoenix now. Trophy case is what? Ambitious, and then this gives you a chance of being elves. I'm gonna grab the phoenix. It's not that good, but we have the dungeon pending. So if you don't remember, this gives you Phoenix Feather in the dungeon, which lets bring one student back to life if any of the other students survive. Only, of course. Okay, the Infernal Pact's pretty cool. Permanently improves a teacher. They are not paid, and it improves your reputation while teaching. We also try to improve our Assassin's Arena or our Prison, which are both quite strong as well. It's a tough choice, actually. Having a free teacher sounds nice, but I'm actually going to go with the Prison, I think, and just improve this, and that lets us do Rehabilitation, which gives the imprisoned students actually not a chance, it's just guaranteed to lose all these bad traits. That's really fantastic. Don't think we want to make them lawful especially much. It doesn't sound like a thing. But we'll rehabilitate our students. We'll have a proper prison system, you know. Don't just throw them in there and give them no chance at a future. We'll rehabilitate them and have them rejoin society in a good and reformed way. Chamber of Truth. Okay, this is the one that gives retribution, so I do want to pick up an extra one of these, I think. I could also pick up the weapons rack that also improves retribution skill, but let's go for the extra Chamber of Truth. That sounds sweet. Then we'll put it somewhere over here. Let's see. These are all like lounge facilities, right? So I think we just put it right here. Oh, maybe here. Oh, that's really awkward to try and get to. Put it here. Actually, that seems fine. I'll put it right there. Alright. So, again, our light teachers for the moment are largely evil, so we would prefer an evil one. That is an option, but they're not a very good teacher, it seems like. So let's see, this one's a pretty good teacher. They're neutral, hawk-eyed. Okay, clumsy sucks, greedy kind of sucks. You're evil, you're bad at teaching, which is ideal. Reducing needs is good. And you additionally slow the rent. Okay, so you're just not going to teach anybody, so I think we'll have to go with her. The neutral teacher here. So light is becoming a little bit less evil focused with that. Still probably the preference, but not as strong of one. So, kind of interesting. Okay. Hopefully more students will learn about retribution now. Because we still haven't trained a single Inquisitor. I think we'll get there. I think we will. These kids are learning about sacred magic. Good for them. Alright, the Inquisition's at our doorstep once more. Let's see what they want. My dear heretic sorcerer friend, what a pleasure to see you. To calm any tensions, from you we come bearing a gift. 125 light magic, 5 prestige. Actually pretty helpful. Our prestige is low right now. The light room card or blessed halos. Yeah, I'm actually gonna. We don't want any of this. Give everything to the orphanage for demonist. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll just take the prestige. Try to make our school a little bit more popular, as it were. Okay, counselor's office again. Hourglass improves the temporal magic skill, or we just improve the temporal room. I'm actually going to do this. Like I said, if we can get this level 3 or level 2, whatever, to get the travel back in time, it's really, really good. So, seems like a good investment. Alright, we can make a potion. Do we know what this is yet? Cheese feather hat. We do not. Alright, well, let's find out. Bottled Glory. Cool. Additional prestige. Does not hurt at all. Do wish my school stopped being on fire quite as much. That would be beneficial, I think. Okay. It seems being a prestigious school is paying dividends as we got 10 new students. Holy moly. Okay, well, we got a Shadow Disciple here, so obviously we'll send them to Shadow School, which I believe is this one. Yep. Neutral. Probably keep sending you here for now. Good is a split between Shadow and Alchemy. Oh wait, you learn... Okay, light magic slower, that's fine. Send you here, you learn shadow and light magic slower. So send you to alchemy school. You learn light magic slower, and your neutral will send you here. You learn arcana slower, and your evil will send you here. Yeah. Another neutral student, bang. Another good student, send you here. Okay, you're afraid of shadow magic. And you're neutral, bang. Ooh, you're a shadow and light disciple. I'll send you to shadow schools. It's lacking students right now. Well, that was pretty cool. And we can start charging for applications soon again. That seems those 10 prestige points at the last minute really paid dividends there. Okay, we're still okay on the troll. I think it might be time to start slowing down the Lord of Evil. Our king reputation is quite high, so let's go ahead and utilize that. And we're going to go ahead and tell him to go attack the Lord of Evil, which costs 15 rep, but slows the strength down. So if you look at this top bar, bang, it backtracks a little bit. And that's going to buy us more time to, train more students and all that, which is pretty good. Magic armor, private apartments, psychologist. The magic armor, it's okay. I can put it in dojo where students tend to get beat up a little bit. These other places aren't really that important, are they? Maybe the psychologist upgrade would be okay, just to make it more efficient. But you know what, sure, let's go with the magic armor. And now our dueling students are gonna lose a bit less health as they fight. It's bound to be helpful, I think. Alright. Oh, potions room. You will never have a student in it. It makes me sad. I can upgrade it so that it still never has any students in it, but it's better. I can buy the library. That actually is reasonable. Don't love the observatory. Let's go for the library. That sounds sweet. Up to two students can work here and improve their best magic skill. I think I was actually going to put it here. It's a little far away, though, but I think that's okay. Just kind of fits neatly here. So boom, library. Alright, we got another potion. This is cheese, root, and feather. We actually have made this before. It's a sacred elixir. It's not very exciting, honestly. We don't need light mana all that much. I'm gonna hold off and see if we get a different ingredient, maybe. Try to find out some more recipes. We'd really love... There's a potion that lets you clean the school, which... Boy, we could use that, let me tell you. This is a filthy school. Okay, we got the crystal ball. Active teachers have a chance of removing negative traits. Pretty good. And the mystical birds, active characters recover sanity and improve elementalism, but the room gets dirty faster. Kind of interesting. I think I might take the ball, given the room situation, the filth situation. And then let's put this somewhere here, perhaps. This is our like private apartments or whatever, where teachers come in here to prepare for lessons. So now they'll have a chance to get rid of negative traits. Helpful, all in all. And we got another crop of students. Let's see what we've got. 7 applicants. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start charging again. Our school's getting pretty full now. Alright, we got a good. Doesn't care otherwise. We'll put you in alchemy school, sure. You're good and down to earth. You can go here. You're evil and allergic to nature. You can go here. You're good. You can go here. Chosen by the light. Easy. Chosen by the light. Easy. And a shadow disciple. Alright. Good crop of students there. Yeah, let's go ahead and start charging again. And you know what? I'm going to start paying our teachers more as well. And ditch the sponsor, actually. Yeah, there we go. That seems smart. So now we'll have to make sure we keep a little bit more money. We'll probably want to keep around 250 in reserve, but that's okay. What do you want? Another unexpected gift? Fantastic. I'm going to keep giving it to the orphan children. That seems like the way to go to me. Just don't care that much. Hey, somebody's in the potions classroom? Holy moly. Alright. I mean, once they get here, the teacher's here and everything, they do learn pretty quick, but boy, it does not come together often. Okay, Archangel Wings level 2 are really, really good. I'm going to take those, because reducing this down to level 3 and 2 makes things so much easier. It's just a good investment. Alright, level 2 stable. Not super exciting. You don't get any cool bonuses. Totem improves druidism, and this improves herbalism. We're going to take the totem. We have some synergies with having upgraded druidism, so seems sensible to me. And we can put this in our beast magic classroom. Sure. Seems fine. Alright. Ball of year 6 is around the corner, so we should be able to hit that dungeon soon, and maybe do some shuffling of our students as well. We'll have to take a look at everybody and see what kind of magic they're good at. Alright, we got another pig. This is 84, so we would lose that bonus if we do the thing again. Is there anything else that's reasonable? I could go to the troll. Let's see, what's her mana situation? Last time it took like nature mana, I think, and gave us some additional prestige and stuff. But I think there's also other mana you can use for it. Let's hit the troll this time. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess you do need nature mana for this. That's bad. Well, we'll even be. That was a bit of a waste. Okay, so now I know I need about 300 nature mana if I want to visit the troll. Which I should have known already. What can you do? Sometimes mistakes get made. Alright, it is fall. Let's admit these new students. You're good. You don't care about any particular schools. Bang. You're chosen by the light. Bang. And you're an alchemy apprentice. Alright, easy. So the first thing I want to do, and this is not perhaps the most exciting part of gameplay, I'll admit, but just take a quick look at the students and see, wow, you've learned a lot of different things in the world. I wonder if they've already been shuffled between schools, but the idea is to look here, and if anybody's maxed out, we can move them over to a different school, which our school's not very efficient right now, so we probably won't see that. So this might not take very long. Okay, these guys are learning nature and arcana, so I doubt any of them are maxed out. Oh, this guy's maxed out on beast magic. That's kind of cool. Here, pumpkin head over here, who's not learning very quickly because his head's a pumpkin. Possibly her head. Hard to tell with the pumpkins. Okay, that student's doing pretty alright. Yeah, this is more of a thing, I guess, later on. I remember doing this a lot in my later part of the run, but nobody's really maxing out on any of these skills quite yet. We're just not... Our classrooms just aren't efficient enough to teach the students that well. So they're learning pretty slowly. Alright, these guys are doing well. Look at all these angel wings and halos and stuff. Pretty cool. 444. You have another year left? Ooh, that's interesting. Although they're going to become an Inquisitor, unfortunately. So, if you can get 4s in 4 different disciplines, you have a chance of becoming an Archmage, which is extremely powerful. But because we have the quest for Inquisitors, it's going to prioritize that future. And so, because this guy has high enough retribution, that's just what they're going to be. So there's not really any reason to move them. But it's kind of interesting that they're doing that well. Okay, well, let's go check that dungeon out again, shall we? Now that our students have had a year to learn, hopefully they're going to be a bit better at this. So I'm going to start with heroism again. And yeah, 444 is now like pretty strong. So I'm going to take damage, all damage reduced by 4. They have a chance to, 40% chance to retaliate, which their spell is going to be adding shields. So anytime they get hit, they have a chance to add additional shields. It's pretty cool. And they have a small chance to paralyze everybody at the start of the dungeon. Not bad, certainly. I could do a second Sacred Magic style tank. Oh, this kid's interesting. They have like all sorts of different abilities here, but they're not actually ultimately that good. So let's see, what is this? Life Drain for 4. Wild Fury. You have increased damage, but you don't have any good damage moves. Now, I'm going to temporarily use this kid as the other tank, but that might change. Let's see, our elementalisms. Ooh, you have increased health. That's nice. Never hurts to have a little bonus. We still didn't get any level 5 elementalists, unfortunately, but we did get some other cool abilities. This kid has the highest chance with Insect Swarm, and that increased health isn't bad. This one increases all mana and gold gains. That's actually not bad. The other abilities aren't too useful. All right, I'm definitely going to use you as one of my DPS. I might use you as my other one. It's not the most exciting team in the world, but it works. You have increased damage. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe you're actually the other DPS because you actually deal 5 or 9 to 2 different things instead of 8. It's pretty good. I think they might be better than this one because I like the increased stuff. Let's maybe actually try this. Let's take a look at some of the other damage skills. So let's take a look at like assassination stuff. So this kid, for instance, can life drain. Yeah, does anybody have good paralysis also? That's actually a pretty useful skill against bosses and things. Doesn't look like it. 3 is my best. Okay, how about necromancy? Okay. This is my best necromancer. They have a 30% crit chance and a 20% chance to give the other student an extra attack, which is okay. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're just like not that good. Where are this kid's stats? Let's go back to heroism for a moment. So this is the other one I'm not using. Wait, why am I using this one? They're 441. This guy's 442, right? That's just better. I think I might have looked at Courageous and been like, hey, that's good, but it doesn't actually do anything. So let's not use you. I think we'll use Rose instead. Okay, this is not the most exciting team, but it's still a solid team, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and set off. All right, Archmage Septimus's Tower. Septimus, ex-master of Archmage Posthumus, has since become known for his paranoia. His old tower is filled with treasures, but also with as many treacherous traps and evil creatures tasked with defending the old Archmage's territory. Let's move forward. Archmage Septimus's journal. You find a notebook floating above a pedestal with the inscription, "The Private Diary of Archmage Septimus." Archmage Septimus built this tower long ago, and his thoughts could be invaluable. Unfortunately, the book is guarded by a group of particularly large arcane elementals. So now we have a couple of options. We can grab a hold of the book, which just fights a bunch. Forget the journal. Let's get what we can from this room. The elementals don't seem to care. We draw a plain telescope and have a little bit of mana. Or let's take a moment to study the elementals from a distance for 300 arcane mana. That's pretty good. We don't have good enough elementalism to make it easier. I think I'll take the 300 mana. This is... I'm trying to remember what the plain telescope does. I don't quite recall, but seems good. Let's just study them and then move forward. And you can see this little number keeps going up as we move forward, and that's going to make the fights harder and harder the higher this number goes. And given that our squad's not like incredible, I'll probably stop somewhere in the high teens or so. This is literally just the same event again. Only I guess this time it's more, so we'll just keep taking that mana. Alright, hoof sounds. It's always extremely dark, and you hear the sound of hoofs coming towards you fast. Let's proceed carefully. Must be a dark night, so let's wait here to fight. Probably just coconuts banging together. So we can fight 2 level 4 knights, or we can fight the level 1 knights. So I'd prefer to fight 2 level 1 knights, because our heroism is very high. Perfect. Okay, we obtained some keys from that. Very cool. Alright, get wrecked knights, hopefully. As you can see, we're stacking up quite a bit of armor, which is nice. Alright, moving on. Strange door. Ooh, we got some keys. That's cool. Find yourself at a large door. It appears... Its appearance changes depending on the angle you look at it. First it's golden and majestic, then covered in bones, and finally becomes old and rusted. Let's go with the golden. Oh wait, it actually tells us what it does. Okay. So golden key, we get the telescope and some gold. Old key, we get a large hourglass and a spell book, or fight some stuff. Yeah, let's take the golden key. Keep going. Like adventurers, you find the lifeless bodies of 4 adventurers lying in the middle of the hull. It's hard to tell what happened, but it clearly involved a few sharp implements. There's nothing we can do. Let's move along. Or steal their gold. It's only 1 more threat level, so sure. Steal their gold. Keep moving. Meet an enthusiastic halfling. He grips a large ladle and is carrying an enormous cauldron with various kitchen utensils. He says he's here to discover new culinary flavors. This place is too dangerous to roam him alone. Let us find it for you. We know the place well. We'll bring back new flavors. Good luck. So this gives us some gold immediately, so let's do that. What to feast on? We have to find something for the halfling, something edible preferably. Beyond that, the rarer and more precious the better. Kill some rats, kill some wargs, kill some dragons, kill a really big dragon. The really big dragon's scary. We're not set up for a single target fight very well. I think the wargs are our speed, probably. Go with the wargs. Yeah, so you can see the enemies are starting to get a little bit scary. They're hitting for 6 a hit now. They have 15 health, and I believe these things have a double attack. We should still be fine, but things are starting to get into the danger zone a bit. Alright, moving on. Pentagram. On the floor in the middle of the corridor is a pentagram circled with candles. You can try to cross it to continue. Yeah, this is quite clearly a demonic summoning circle demonologists love to use as security for their homes. All it's got to be crossed, fight some demons, and draw a demonic chamber, or turn around. Let's do it. Yeah, that helps. Oh, these guys have a lot of health. Its attacks can paralyze students. Well, we don't have any way to make this less bad for us, unfortunately. It's a good thing our tanks take reduced damage, because the paralysis is going to start to be a problem here. Damage spread is not what we wanted, but we're still doing okay. They're just not hitting that hard ultimately. Alright, we're gonna turn around soon. A group of wargs is sharing the remains of a reckless adventure. Thankfully, I haven't seen you. Be brave, run away. Let's attack and give this unfortunate soul burial. Prestige points and a tiny bit of reputation. Let's attack and use a phoenix feather to save them. Ooh, interesting. Are they higher or low? They're the same level. I think I'm gonna do this and then probably leave afterwards. That seems fine. Maybe I push for one more floor. We get 2 more threat level. Given that we just lost the security blanket of that Phoenix Feather, I'm a little bit scared. It kind of depends on the encounter we get. If we get something easy, then we can handle it. But if we get like some big dragon or something, we're going to be in some trouble. I need these students alive. Let's go back. So we made 800 arcane mana, 1000 gold, 30 reputation with the Adventurers Guild, and like 4 cards. It's pretty good. So as a comparison, we could have just gotten 2,000 gold from the event in the first place, which honestly might have been better. It's an extra 1,000 gold in place of the other things, which, you know, I'd rather have all this stuff than 1,000 gold, but it was also like a year and a half ago or whatever, so. Anyway, this is pretty good. Let's leave dungeon. Oops. And then Wolf's Tooth is just good. Some of our students are going to move faster. Demonic Chamber, we're just going to improve the one we have. We can do what? Chaotic students learn faster? Nah, I think I'm interested in that. I guess we'll spend some of the stuff we got. See what we can find. School coat of arms or a dormitory. I think I'm going to take the dormitory and just improve. Oh wait, we actually, no, we don't want to improve. We want to actually just make another one, and then we'll be in really good shape in terms of beds. So that's really good. We'll put it here, I think. Alright, and then spend some of our arcane mana. Ooh. Well, we don't actually combine all that well, so let's take a temporal room and then spend down to 0. Sign of the Eldest is pretty sweet. Elemental's Dojo, Crystal Ball. I might take this. It's a little hard to combine Demonology and Portal Magic right now, though. If we can, it's quite strong. The other dojo's good. Let's take it. I like these things in general. Alright, we'll go temporal room and then travel back in time in the temporal room. And this also has a chance of increasing studies, so that's really nice. Probably just put that in like a lounge or something. Let's see what's in this one. Non-humans increase their stuff. Yeah, let's do this instead. This. Hopefully some of our students will increase their studies with the telescope. And then we have this, which increases assassination and retribution. Let's toss that into here, perhaps? Sure. Nothing quite like putting a weapons rack in your school. Alright, so that was the dungeon. Pretty cool. Keep on trucking, though. And sometimes you get more than one, but usually it's just one per university. Students bored. Like, I have 3 student halls, man. Go entertain yourself in a student's hall. What are you doing? Maybe you don't like this, like, centralized idea. Stop graffitiing the walls, too. Like, come on, man. Come on. I don't need you to be doing this crap. Okay, we got, like, tons of bored students, actually. Keep leaving the school. Yeah, maybe I wanted to spread these student halls out to, like, the edges. I'm starting to think this design might have not been very good. What do you want? Some cows have disappeared. We can get some additional stuff or get some mana. Yeah, we'll just take some additional reputation. I don't need the mana right now. Prisons, staff level 2, or another demonic tapestry. I'm actually gonna take the other demonic tapestry. So now, if we look at the sign of the eldest, we need demonology and portal magic. So makes sense to me to stick this in the portal magic room, and yeah, maybe that'll happen. Who knows? We need about 1,300 gold before we can draw from that deck. Okay, well now that we have duplicates of every ingredient, I'm gonna go ahead and just make one of these potions. Sacred Elixir is not super exciting, and then let's see, what can we make out of a million feather? Do we know yet? We know feather, cheese, and hat gives us a glory. Let's try another combo then. Feather, maybe root and hat. Oh, chemical, okay. Fair enough. Ooh, white dragon's great. Let's definitely take that. So that makes students that come across this thing learn light magic faster for a minute. And then Potion Workshop, Elven Bow, and Observatory. Gosh, I guess I'm taking the Potion Workshop, even though it's kind of crap. It's level 2 to do this. Alright, where can this white dragon go? We have... Let's see, we have light classrooms here, here, and then there's the one way over there. So I think we'll try to put it in this area. Maybe in the dolmen. Seems fine. Alright, hey, there's our graduates. Let's see what we got this time around. Necromancer for 500 shadow mana. That's a lot of mana. It doesn't give us any long-term effects, but I think that's still okay. We'll go ahead and accept this one. Magic teacher. All new teachers have a better chance of being good educators. Is phenomenal. Librarian's alright. I'll take it. Vigilante's nice. Increases righteous cloisters. So it looks like we need to get to Retribution 4 probably, because the student has Retribution 3 and they didn't quite get there on being a Inquisitor. But this is good. Anything that increases your rooms or your learning rates tends to be really powerful. Right, we don't like Rangers too much. Venture, sure. Village Mage or Dead? These are your options. You learned Portal Magic 3, huh? Cool. Cool. Well, you'll be a Village Mage. Good job. Unicorn Handler, solid. Could reroll for Librarian, but I think I'm happy to take this one. And Elemental Summoner, your dojos are more efficient. It's also good. I guess... Oh, there's one more. Okay, that's also fine. I guess our light magic students weren't quite up for graduation yet, probably. Because we had a couple that we took that dungeon that had pretty good retribution. Alright, you're chaotic good. So we'll send you to... Shadow School. Fantastic. You don't like light or alchemy. Okay. You're neutral, we'll send you here. You're neutral as well, we'll send you here. You're evil, let's send you to light school. Phenomenal. Let's buy a card. I guess I'll just improve a student's hall. At this point, I don't think... I could add one on the other end of the school, perhaps. I think that's a way to go. I'll definitely take it. Let's see what my shadow classroom is. Ritual components number 2, Skull. Skull's okay, and child eating. I actually kind of like the child eating bed at this point, I think. I'll put that... Yeah, just here is fine. Okay, and then the question is, do I make the students' hall more efficient, or do I add one at the end of the school for students that are, like, leaving campus? I actually think that's a decent idea, is add one right here. Make sure there's kind of one within reach. Because what I did is I sort of went with, okay, well, we're going to centralize here all like student facilities and then go learn stuff. But they seem to still be going off campus a lot, so I guess it's better to like kind of interspread things a little bit. Alright, our Bastion rep's pretty high. I'm going to go repel the Lord of Evil a bit again, I think. See the king regularly disturbed by characters in motley colored costumes. The circus coming to town, but they have a problem. Oscar the Flying Elephant is sick. We can lend them a dragon for some prestige points, but I don't care. I'm just going to reduce the Lord of Evil's progress. Lord of Evils? Lords of Evil? This kid's just learning how to be an assassin at the library, like you do. And you can see we generate our sleeper soul here, which is basically substitutes one ingredient as just a random ingredient, so it can be kind of interesting. Your kids learning stuff, good for you. Uh-oh, the troll's here. Well, we have enough arcane mana to slow him down at least. So we'll do that. And more students are here, 6 more, fantastic. Down to Earth neutral. Well, you're down to Earth, so you can't go to the regular neutral school, so we'll send you to Shadow School, perhaps. You're chosen by the light. Awesome. You're evil. We'll send you to light school as well. Alright, you're good. Go learn some alchemy. You're good. Go learn some shadow magic. And you're an arcane scholar. Go learn here. Easy. Upgrade Chamber Truth, upgrade Righteous Cloister, or increase mana from events. I don't care about that. I'll take the upgraded Chamber of Truth. Inquisition Guidelines, not really that exciting, but just making the room more efficient. It's definitely helpful. Oh, this kid's like maxed out on Retribution like that. Rebecca. More Sleeper Souls, okay, fine. Alright, so now we can like throw together this potion and see what comes out. We got another bottled water. Sweet. What do you want? Teachers Union. Roasting box. We can't keep this up. Grading all that homework takes eternity, and our students don't help. They're so incompetent. The beds are like bricks. Our meals are paltry, not to mention our wage. I'm paying you the maximum wages, alright? This is my colleagues' demand. A special box that makes great coffee. So we can get a coffee machine for 120 bucks or lose a bunch of prestige. Well, let's get a coffee machine then. So active teachers in the room get the caffeinated modifier, which reduces tiredness gain for a few minutes, but gives them a chance of unionizing. Maybe I put this here. What does this do again? Does not gain boredom, but gains less. This guy's not here anyway. Can I put it here, actually? This... Okay, so tiredness. Is there any teachers that, like, get tiredness faster or anything? I feel like that's a no. Can I put it in the private apartments? I could. Could be interesting. It's put in the private apartments that after they like prep their lesson, they don't get tired for a while. Sure. Have a coffee machine in here. Why not? Well, this library's not particularly efficient, is it? Alright. Let's see. Marsh Vulture lowers the sanity of good students, but teaches necromancy and demonology to bad students. Kind of interesting. Necromancy and demonology. Most of our bad students are in the light school, unfortunately. So that's the kind of awkward part there. Could put this in a light classroom and just like have them learn this stuff sort of passively, and that'd be okay. Bad students, huh? We can also get a prison or a demonic chamber, which is fine. I'm gonna try the vulture. I don't know. I haven't used it much. So, now do any light classrooms have space for a animal? Just, no? Okay, cool. Well, that's a problem I perhaps should have thought of, but that's okay. I could put it in the library. Drain the sanity of good students in the library? Sure. There you go. Are you evil? You are. Yeah, it's pretty quick, actually. Kind of interesting. We'll see how that goes for us. There are communications available. I have a bunch of nature mana. I might visit the troll again here. Let this kind of recuperate a bit. Let's restore some harmony. Cool. And then, ooh, reliquary is pretty good. Priesthood's pretty good as well. Never hungry nor tired, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Never hungry or tired. Okay. We're gonna wombo combo this alchemist teacher. So now he's never hungry or tired, and this also means they can be bored. So they should just stay here forever, which is kind of fun. So that's this guy, right? So you can't get tired, hungry, or bored while he's in that room. Kind of exciting. Alright, let's jump. New students. Maybe I start charging even more We're getting like so many applicants now. Our school is about 60 students, 70 students. Don't know how much bigger we can get. I guess we have room to expand still. Alright, neutral, brilliant. You can jump in here pretty safely. Alchemy and Shadow Apprentice, huh? Sure, go for Alchemy. Arcane Scholar, okay. Good, you can go here. Shadow Disciple, cool. Chosen by the Light, cool. And cool. Alright, easy. Yes, I think going forward, I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a reverse structure. So I'm going to still do the first like 2 or 3 floors kind of this way, where I do some student halls and beds and stuff in the middle, but then like kind of reverse it afterwards maybe, after like 2 floors, just so there's some variety of places they can go if they need. Flower Crown's nice. Stained Glass Window's okay. I'm just going to keep taking these things that give us free bonuses. Hard to say no to it. Psychologist, Coat of Arms, or Lightroom. I don't like the Lightroom. Coat of Arms is good. Psychologist is okay. Yeah, let's go for this. Why not? Try some prestige in here. Sure. Why not? Maybe in here. Yeah, actually in here seems good. Oh wow, I forgot about our glorious Coat of Arms. Oof, that's painful to look at. Yay, time magic. Interdimensional room number 2, mystical birds, or the door between worlds. Which is pretty good. I'm sort of interested in the mystical birds. I can pair them with the vulture. Or no, they're both animal slots. I could put them both in a stable, I guess. Kind of interesting. Door between the worlds is solid. I think that maybe that's just it. Because putting that in here, is there a slot for this? There is. There, okay. Yeah, put that in here and we'll do the tiredness thing somewhere else. Or I can do this in the enchantment room if there's room for that. So I like the tiredness thing there. Which one's the enchantment classroom? This one? This is runes. I have an enchantment classroom, right? Am I crazy? Oh, is this it? Yeah, okay, cool. Sure. Just put it here, why not? Has the potions teacher made it over yet? He's working on it. But look, he's not going to be very bored or anything else, and that's fantastic news. Because he teaches really well if he can stick around here. That's the big deal. Alright. What do you want? A school with no discipline. Parent Association has heard, it is said, that discipline is becoming ever so hazy concept at your school. Values are truly disappearing. Huh. Have you taken any measure to reverse this trend? No worries. The school has a beautiful prison. Alright. 5 applicants. Neutral good. Bam. You don't like light magic and you're evil. Okay. Who's the next best evil after that? Looks like kind of an even split. Yeah, let's go alchemy. Okay, shadow disciple. Cool. Another evil student can pop in here, and a neutral student can pop in. Perfect. I also just looked down at my notes and we still don't have an herbalism room. We need to like find one. Oh, also it's fall, so let's do our annual student review here. Make sure nobody's like maxed out too much. Doesn't look like the alchemists have done too much. How about you? Like 5 and 2. Like, for instance, because we don't have the herbalism room, like, this guy only can learn druidism now for as far as nature is concerned. I think it's still okay for them to stay here because they can learn a lot in this department, plus it's their last year anyway, but just some things to note. Okay, I got some pretty decent students here. Yeah, I doubt this like double specialized school is gonna ever need people transferred around, but yeah, it doesn't hurt to check. Alright, how about you? 253. You're in year 8. That's nice. I don't know when you managed to sneak into that room and get to year 8, but cool. Oh no, I have to put that telescope down, that's right. Okay, well they probably just want to stay here. I could put them in alchemy school. They like have learned some alchemy, but I think I'm better off trying to finish this stuff. 442, okay. 440. So you can pretty easily see, you know, maybe if our school was just a tad more efficient, like the student would be maxing out on these things instead of just not quite getting there. So. Alright, what do we got? 1, 2, no, 4, 4, 1, 4, 4, 4, wow. You have another year left? Like, you're gonna be an Inquisitor anyway, so I guess it kind of doesn't matter. But... is this guy right? I'll transfer you here, why not? You're not, like, allergic to nature or anything, are you? No. Okay, good. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, wow. It's pretty impressive as well. They're still only on year 3. Wow. I'm going to transfer them over as well, because again, they're just going to become an Inquisitor no matter what. Kind of doesn't matter much what they do. Might as well not have them crowding the light classrooms for our light students. That we actually, like, care about a lot. Okay, cool. Easy. Keep on going. Getting lots of sleeper souls. Unfortunately, you can't like have 2 sleeper soul and just a random ingredient. You can only use it once per potion, so we'll have to wait to get some other actual ingredients. There's the pig. Let's see. So I go reverse the troll rep, or I could go use some king rep. I think I'm gonna buy myself more time again. Go ahead and do this. Because we are kind of running out of time on this Inquisitor thing. The rest I'm not too worried about. We'll get there. But okay, just really not wanting to give me the Herbalism classroom as I think I saw it once and like not since then. Spawn's okay. The Endpine's okay. Yeah, let's just take an Endpine. It's like totally fine. We'll shove it into oh, I don't know. This common room that nobody uses? Maybe here. Yeah. Seems okay. Teach the students something it's false. Is teaching them some shadow magic. Cool. More sleeper souls. Okay, sure. Okay, what have you got for me? Rune Scriptorium number 2, Potion Workshop, or All-in-One Cauldron. Decreases things a little bit. You know, now that we've like super improved this teacher, I'm actually gonna go for the upgrade on the Potion Workshop so we can do applied work. Seems sweet. Okay, of course we get another Park of Fit hat. The one thing we didn't want. It's okay though. What's wrong with this kid? Oh yeah, the bearded kids unfortunately like lose health over time, so it takes them a bit to recover. Alright, well, let's see if we graduate our first... Ooh, you can become a lich? Alright, we're gonna re-roll you, try to get that lich. Necromancer, darn. Okay. Elementalist is good. Keep on taking those. Scholar. Okay, I've never had a shinobi. That sounds awesome, but we'll stick with the scholar. It's pretty decent. Another necromancer. Can reroll into warlock. Librarian's pretty good. Imp's not that bad. I'm actually gonna reroll this. Okay. Priest is garbage. Protective spirit's not much better. Gardener is not good. Unicorn handler's okay. Village mage. Would you like to be a village mage or a lord of the demonic plains? Like, you know, if you had to choose. I know it's close. Huh. It's interesting. The demonology is not actually that high. I guess it's mostly portal magic for that one. Now you're going to be a scholar instead. Okay. Craftsman. Yeah. It's acceptable. Librarian. Fine. Rune master. Fine. Village mage. Let's try better. Clockwinder. Okay. Where are my retribution students? Let's reroll you for an adventure. Okay, and a great priest. Yep, that's good as well. These guys just not gonna graduate, or like, did I? Oh, there's a bunch of 4 still here. I guess they're just not graduating yet. Okay. Ooh, some vampires. That's fun. All right, you're antisocial, etc. Let's put you here. Evil again. All right, keep putting them there. Child of nature. Okay. I gotta put somebody in another school and another child of nature. Okay. We have a lot of shadow mana now. Pentacle demonic chamber coffin. What does this do? It's not that exciting. Could take the coffin, actually. The coffin has some benefits for events. And it's not terrible to begin with. Let's put the coffin in the private bedroom, sure. Let's go Assassin's Arena. That has a decent upgrade on it, right? The Nightingale course, yeah. Students learn faster. It's helpful. Ooh, Janitor Closet number 3 sounds incredible. Let's lay that here somewhere. So we got on like every end here. I'm tempted to put it here-ish. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go here. Ex-Inquisitor is nice. Okay, they're both Ex-Inquisitors, but this one's extremely slow, so we're going to go with the one that's not extremely slow. And Heroic Statue gives Courageous, which is garbage. New students have a chance of being elves is decent. And, okay, let's take another cheese component, do that. Put that in one of our refectories. And I can't quite afford that. Could be generating a variety of components now, especially with the potion classroom popping off. Yeah, this guy should never leave this room, which is kind of amazing. He is the perfect teacher. Because he teaches at a plus 30% rate as well. So, really, really good. Hey, we made a alchemical reagent. Sweet. And can about afford this. Village Manor, Teacher's Lounge. I don't really need the Village Banner. Our reputation with them is pretty good. I could just take a Teacher's Lounge. I could take a new house. It's not incredible. We don't really need another house. We have plenty. I think I'll just improve the Teacher's Lounge. Or I could put one somewhere else as well. Put one like up here maybe for some of the teachers from up there. But let's just improve this one. It's okay. Hey, a cheese. Alright. Cheese at Sleeper Soul. Bang. Filtered power. Fantastic. We can buy from the deck. Combo. Active students improve temporal magic. Counselor's office or gazebo. The gazebo is not very exciting. It tends to just like it can only house like 1 or 2 people in it, and it takes up a lot of space. So I'm kind of anti-gazebo at the moment. I'm gonna take the hourglass, I think. Improves temporal magic. I could just put it in the temporal magic room and just improve it faster. It's not a terrible plan. I think I put in here. This is the arcane room, right? So they'll just improve temporal magic a tad faster in here than other magics. It seems fine. This place has a lot of students typically. So our graduates leaving. We got infirmary, library, orc painting. I think I'm going to take the infirmary. And the question is, do I want a second one or do I want to improve the one I have? I think I might actually want a second one. We have a lot of light magic accidents that seem to be happening. Maybe put one somewhere on this end of the school. Over here somewhere. Here. Here seems fine. So they have an accident in here, they can come in and get it healed. Sure. Alright. Punctual's good. Erudite's fine. Demanding coward's pretty relevant. Fun and steadfast. Round belly coward. Sure. We'll go with Merrill Iron Fist for our more coffee. The other teachers and I have come to the conclusion that one coffee machine is too little for such a team. We're asking for a second one, otherwise we're going on strike. Teacher strike. Buy a new one. Or have the alchemy department make one. Oh, it's a good thing we have this mana, because that is a lot cheaper than 200 gold. Okay, yeah, I'll take a second coffee machine. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe I put that, yeah, in one of these rooms. Which one of these teachers is better? Let's see, 12%. Oh, this is the critting one. That's probably the one I want to do that then. Yeah, let's put the coffee machine in here and hope they stick around this area a little bit longer. Let's see, our school is still pretty dirty, but hopefully the third janitor will start to combat that a little bit. Okay, we have 300 natural mana. Let's, wait, what is this? Oh, it's just a school upkeep. Bastion is at 70. Could hit the troll again. Doing fine with the troll is the thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep coming here and keep pushing back Lord of Evil while we're able to. Get some new students. Another Child of Nature. Cool. Chosen by the Light. Cool. Chosen by the Light. Okay. Yeah, I need to start putting some people in not light school here. Chosen by the Light. Child of Nature. Goth. Good. Let's put you here. Okay. Looks like we can make another potion as well. Let's do that. Yoink. Hey, a cleaning potion. Oh, this is so good. Look at this. Here's how our school is right now. And, oh, so much better. That'll help the janitors catch up a bit. Oof, this incoming class is enormous. Alright, not much going on at the moment. Any students leaving school? Doesn't look like it, that's good. Lots of students learning potions now. We really outfitted this guy with a lot of things. Okay, we can make one more potion, let's go. I'm actually just gonna zap this again, bring our school back up to like perfection here. What you got for me? A Sacred Halo number 2, a trophy case, or a Celestial Fireflies. Guess I'll take the trophy case. None of these are amazing, but this does something at least, if I can find room for it. Let's put that in here. It's probably where the most students will see it. chaotic neutral. Boom. Evil, jump into that school. Alchemy apprentice. Hey, we haven't had those in a while. A good jack of all trades, sure, and another neutral. Awesome. Spend some of our shadow mana. Ooh, the statue's nice. So when deep folk graduate, they repel the Lord of Evil, which is kind of nice. So I'm actually gonna grab this, although might be getting a little late for this to be good, to be totally honest. Because we need the student to come in and then also graduate, but it's all good. Might still help a little bit. Probably have about 4 to 5 years left in this school. So let's see. I feel like this might be the same recipe. I remember alcohol and millowing feather were both used in cleaning potion recipes last time, so I wonder if these are the same every time. Let's go ahead and just do this. See what this combines into. Okay, it's another cleaning potion. Cool. I'll save that one for a little bit. Ooh, 5 new deep folk or royal banner. It's actually close. I think I actually go for the royal banner. We really want to get that king rep up if we can. Let's see. I mean, this room has so many students in it. Let's take the bow out of here. But I don't actually know if these banners stack, so I guess I'll shuffle it around a little bit. Go Lord of Evil here, Royal Banner here. And then we'll put the Elven Bow up in the other refectory, perhaps. Yeah, all these banners across here should really help out a bit. We got some more sneaky merchants. We got some cash. Let's do it. Some fell off the back of the wagon near your school. I assume it was yours. And I bet you're the kind of guy who likes to reward generosity. Yeah, let's do it. Arcane Amulet's nice. Demonic Horns are not. Sure. Put an Arcane Amulet into my school. Seems good. Hey, the greenhouse is finally here. Let's grab that and then figure out where to place it. I suppose right here is okay. Here is also fine. I think I like here. We'll have to build around it if we need to build additional levels, but we have plenty of room, so let's do it. In our nature, students are mostly neutral, so that's the kind of teacher we'd prefer. See, inspiring, athletic, relaxed, and chatty, so you kind of suck at teaching. You're punctual, which is cool. Demanding and greedy. Okay, you're just expensive. You know I can deal with expensive. So we'll go ahead and go herbalism, lawful, neutral. Welcome aboard Lily Trilver. Cool. Keep doing this. I could get 15 rep, but I think I'm going to count on passive rep gains to keep me going with the king. Okay, sure, set the student hall on fire. That's a thing you can do. Why not? This kid's just dying. Alright, fall again. Let's see here. You don't like shadow magic. You're evil. You can go to light school. You're evil. Light school's getting a little full. I'll do one more. Okay, good goth. Sure. Potion workshop number 3. Component supply or runestone. Let's go for the runestone again. I don't know if I have one of those yet, but I will now. Let's put that in. It's just gonna go in the rune scriptorium. Not very exciting, but it's fine. Check out my school's cleanliness. Still not quite scary enough to use the potion, I don't think. Oh, and I guess even though it hasn't really mattered, let's just take a quick look through here. Make sure nobody's maxed out. Oh, this kid is not having a good time. Wow. All looks good. Yeah, look at this here, 8 of 10 because of the temporal room. So nice. These kids are going to be able to have some nice futures. Ooh, that's pretty good. You might become an archmage. Just maybe. You're ambitious as well. That's pretty cool. Alright, nobody here is maxing out. Leave that alone. How about you? 440. Okay. Still fine. Yeah, nothing too crazy going on here. And the light magic people. You're in year 5. Yeah, I guess you just stay here. That's fine. Yeah, they're for now largely irrelevant because I need them to just get to level 4 in Retribution. That's the main thing. So we will start seeing that a little bit more. Probably end the episode here after our next graduating class. We're almost there on the mana. We're definitely going to get there on the student teaching. So this is the only one that's tough. 12's a lot. 12's a lot of students since we haven't graduated any quite yet. I'm doing what I can here. I have multiple of these classrooms, but students just seem to prefer going to other classes. Don't know what I can do about it. Coffee machine's probably helping a bit. This is a troll again. Alright, let's keep hitting him with the arcane spell. And, well, this is something I can do, is improve these classrooms. Make them a little bit more efficient. Oh, don't leave. Man. Hungry, come on now. Alright, let's see what this potion gives us. Void potion. Ah, another potion I have to pay attention for. That's... Ah, here's the thing. Ah, there you go. Have to remove it, though. Don't need to worry about it. Next time I see a fire somewhere. Is there a fire around here? Why are these students running around? Okay, well, let's see what this is. Winter Solstice Celebration. Tomorrow's the winter solstice. We can get some money. We can get some Inquisition rep and light mana. We can draw the gift card. I'm not sure what that does. Ooh, I like this, I think. 7.5 prestige is a lot. Let's throw a great party. And then let's graduate. We got a paladin. Okay, so you didn't quite get to where I need you to get. That's unfortunate. Pack leader, angel, vigilante, paladin. So paladin's not bad, but I feel like there's a lot of good stuff here. I'm gonna re-roll. Okay, angel's pretty cool. 2.5% to be chosen by light, and more prestige as well. Boom, or paladin. Alright, I'll take it this time. Accept that fate. Okay, there's the Inquisitor finally. So that just, yeah, it's Retribution 4. Improves Inquisition gains. Okay. Alright, Elementalist. Cool. Great Priest. Yeah, I'll take that. Portal Master. Yep. Adventure. No, thank you. Okay. Another adventure. I don't know what a perfumer does, but let's see if we can find out. Nope. Okay, the assassin's is kind of insane here, actually. Because that'll, like, set the troll to 0. Gravedigger. There, I guess. And an imp. Okay. So we managed to make 2? 1. 1 Inquisitor. Okay, okay, okay. Chaotic neutral. Jump you in here. Lawful neutral. Jump you in here. Okay, chosen by light. Yes, please. And a good student can learn shadow. And you know what? I'll leave these for next time. Call it an episode here. So thanks for watching. I certainly had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. And our school's chugging along. We'll see if we can get enough Inquisitors trained to fulfill that quest. Otherwise, I think we're in pretty good shape. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.